I wrote my first song when I was 11. It was called Stay Away From Me, I'm No Good For You. It's for the girl next door. Her name was Barbie. Barbie Klein. I don't know whatever happened to her. I guess that song worked. Songwriting works, I guess. I was trying to do kind of like a reverse psychology, you know. Uh-oh, what was that, man? Oh, just a train noise? All right. Whoa! So I always just wrote songs, you know, made songs up about things that were happening nearby, and you know, just made them up for kicks, really. And I used to, and then a bunch of hippies moved into the this house. They were like the first guys I knew that had their own apartment, and so John and Michael, and they moved into this place, and it was like a 24/7 party going on in there. They were a few years older than me, so I'd go over there, see who was around, and then I'd slip into the bathroom and write a song in the bathroom, and then bust out in the middle of the party, you know, and premiere my new song. Some of which were kind of weird. Like I had this one that was like this. It's Woodstock Weekend. This is kind of a weird way to start a show, but what the heck. We're sitting in the middle of a swamp on a train. So. Well, I don't know. I better not start with that old stuff. I'll get to that on the other guitar. Here, I'm going to play a song. So I just wanted to give you a picture. Like, so I'm just writing these songs that, you know, about what's happening. This one's called, I wrote this one with a, it's the only song I ever wrote with a dictionary, with a thesaurus. And a rhyming dictionary. I don't usually do that. Because I have them both in my head, really, but I don't want to lose my coffee here. Hold on, folks. We could all be flying around here in a minute, so here we go. Can you hear that pretty good? Well, the road I've been on since I was 2. Well, I just found out that it don't go through. Payday passed, my ship came and went. The apocalypse is over and I still owe rent. They say love begins when the heart turns stone. Brothers learn when you can't go on. Well, my heart is rock and my road is blocked. It's that rain I feel drip, drop, drip, drop. We're bound for Cloudland, Dreamland, Fairyland, Canaan, Gosh, and Shangri-La, Elysium, Arcadia, Paradise, etc. Well, she says, so what? I don't care. Laughs at the mention of where. Gets mad and pouts when it's time to eat. Well, I'm afraid she'll run out in the street. Well, I'm in charge, but I get there late. I may be large, but I hesitate. Someday I know things will work out fine. When we get across that border line, we'll be in Cloudland, Dreamland, Fairyland, Canaan, Gosh, and Shangri-La, Elysium, Arcadia, Paradise, etc. In the blue, serene line, 7th heaven on cloud 9, the realm of light, the world above, milk and honey and a snow-white dove, the land of bliss and la-ti-da, that's paradise, etc. All right, take it now. Got rocks, a home in bed, newlyweds and nearly dead. But was stuck in this primordial ooze with a case of flying saucer blues. Well, this might be our last broadcast if we don't think of something fast. Someday I'll sing in the song of cup, lift the hearts of everyone down here in Cloudland, Dreamland, Fairyland, Canaan, Gosh, and Shangri-La, Elysium, Arcadia, Paradise, etc. Paradise, etc. Paradise, etc. There you go, Paradise, etc. All right, thank you. All right. Now let's see what else we know how to do here. Kind of looks like the country up near Sacramento. Is that done? All right. California Delta. On the hills outside of town, there's a hiding place where the green fields sway with lavender, mustard and Queen Anne's lace, where the silent clouds go sailing in a sea of Dutchman's blue, and the lonesome tracks by the railroad cut make me think of you and a train we missed. I loved it from the first time I looked upon your face. Though I didn't know your story, I could feel your wild grace. Now you got yourself in trouble, oh, that ain't nothing new. Through thick and thin, there's always been someone watching over you. Now you can put down your gun. You can put down the gun. Well, you grew up on a street where the cops don't go alone, in a town just like a wishing well, you cast it like a stone. But put down, you can put down your gun. Put down your gun and we'll talk. Now your friends all throw their lives away, they're just making the rounds, 'cause they don't see the difference between the shepherds and the clowns that go knocking down doors by the roadside every day, selling something you don't want at a price you don't have to pay. 'Cause you can put down, now you can put down, you can put down your gun. It's a lonely road you've traveled that's led you to this wall. It's a road that's come unraveled like an ain't a road at all. But put down, you can put down the gun. Put down your gun and we'll talk. Swear it, but it's something that I heard. Our gun in the first act always goes off in the third. I don't want to hurt you and I don't want to fight, but there'll be no third act at all if someone's killed tonight. So you can put down, oh, blues-oriented material, but since we're doing a blues jam tonight, me and Dave and Jaron, we're gonna stick with some more kind of other kinds of material. Let's see. I think I'll switch over, Matt, to that 12-string guitar, okay? All right, man. All right, yeah, make a little more noise with that thing here. Let me just put this in a safe spot. I'm used to riding backwards, getting thrown around on the stage, going 60 or 70 miles an hour, so it's no problem whatsoever. The craziest night was when me and Chris Smither and Rick Shea and Dave were going up that mountain back in the winter time. We were going up like Mount Shasta in the train or something, backwards in a blizzard, singing folk songs. Yeah, you can bring it up just a slight bit, man. I had a request for this one. I did it last night at the Chooky Wow Wow. And I'll play it again for my friend up front here. Well, my parents raised me tender, I was their only son. My mind got mixed with rambling when I was all so young. I left my home the first time when I was 12 and 1. I've been a long time coming, I'm gonna be a long time gone. On the western side of Texas, out on the western plains, looking for a job, what they said I was young at age. Well, my eyes, they burned when I heard go home where you belong. I've been a long time coming, I'm gonna be a long time gone. Long time coming, I'm gonna be a long time gone. Well, I remember rambling around with the carnival trains. Different towns and different people, somehow they're all the same. I remember children's faces, best I remember traveling on. I'll be a long time coming, now I'll be a long time gone. Long time coming, I'm gonna be a long time gone. And I once loved a fair young maid, and I ain't too big to tell. If she broke my heart a single time, she broke it 10 or 12. Well, I walked and talked all alone, I didn't tell no one. I've been a long time coming, I'm gonna be a long time gone. Long time coming, a long time gone. Well, many times by the highway side I tried to flag a ride. With bloodshot eyes and gritting teeth I watched the cars roll by. The empty air hung in my head, I was dreaming all day long. I've been a long time coming, I'm gonna be a long time gone. So if you see me on your streets as I go passing through, remember me the way you wish as I go drifting from your view. I ain't got time to think about it, I got too much to get done. I've been a long time coming, help somebody with just a word of song. But I can't help nobody see exactly where they're wrong. 'Cause I ain't no prophet, and I ain't a prophet, sir. I'm just a long time coming. I'm gonna be a long time gone. Long time coming. I'm gonna be a long time gone. Now you can have your beauty, it's skin deep and on the lies. You can have your youth and watch it right before your eyes. Just give to me my tombstone with it clearly carved upon. I'm a long time coming. It's gonna be a long time gone. All right, thank you. I learned that song when I was just about a kid, and it was written by another kid who was about 19 when he wrote it. Bob Dylan wrote that. One of his first songs. When I was a kid, they called me down to the guidance office and asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, and I told them I wanted to be an itinerant blues singer, and so I got a lot of things weren't working out at school. So the second I could, I quit going to school, and I had a rock and roll band, and we were called Pig Nation. It was 1969, and we moved. We got my first review. It said, it was in the Hamburg Sun up south of Buffalo, and it said, "Pig Nation, where were the chaperones?" So I thought, since we got such a good piece of press, I could drop out of school and just pursue music as a career. So my parents were both teachers. I forgot to mention that. So they weren't happy about it. So I moved into a house with Pig Nation. And we had 6 guys splitting $200 a month rent in a 6-bedroom house. And we could never make the rent, really. But trying to remember why I'm telling you this. Oh, yeah, because then I left Buffalo and I went out to, so I said, I had enough of Pig Nation. And I started traveling around the East Coast, and I went and saw a lot of different music all over. I went up to Boston, I saw Lightning Hopkins play and all sorts of different people. I was traveling around with my guitar, and I ended up out in San Francisco. And this is the first song I learned when I got to San Francisco. It's a Texas song from Mance Lipscomb, and my friend learned it from Mance, and I learned it from him, and play it for you. Doing the guitar just a little touch, though, man. A little touch on this one, a kind of lighter touch. Here we go. Thank you, man. It's an old song. If you see Charlie James walking down this road, please don't tell him which way you see me go. I had a whole lot of trouble since I saw you last. Well, I don't know my future and I don't want to say my past. I had a whole lot of money. On the very next day, I did not have a dime. Looking on down the road, as far as I could see, well, I thought I spied my old town used to be. Oh, yeah. Don't tell me which way you see me go. Oh, please don't tell him which way see me go. Charlie James. All right. Thank you. All right, here's sort of a rock and roll song I wrote, sort of telling a story, but I wanted to tell it with. The song's called it's called "I'm All Dressed Up for Trial," you know. But I did what you do when you write a song. Sometimes you got to go the other way. So this is kind of a power pop number, and it goes like this. Put out my cousin's suit and all blue tie, shot my shoes and said goodbye. Today at noon, I know the tale. Will I go free or back to jail? Well, I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. I never hurt nobody else, and no one knows the way I felt. Now in the care of a public defender says I should cop a plea, and I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. Well, the DA throws his weight around. They all assume I'm jailhouse bound. I tell the truth, but that don't help. I'm terrified to be myself. Well, they listened in to smoke me out. The court says there's no room for doubt. A witness lied, the jury coughed. The judge got scared, she looked too soft. And I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for, all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. Well, my lawyer says there's a railroad down to prison from my side of town. They saw my face and read my skin. Tell them say I'm going in. The wheels and gears of justice grind, but justice still gets left behind. So if you see me on your street, your heart don't have to skip a beat, 'cause I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up, all dressed up. I'm all dressed up, all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. Court will now decide who gets judged for real this time. A higher court will now decide who gets judged for real this time. A higher court will now decide who gets judged for real this time. And I'm all dressed up. I'm all dressed up for trial. All dressed up for trial. All right. Well, I'm not going to sing a train song right now. I'm going to sing a plane song. I'm glad I'm not on a plane right now. It's not my favorite thing. It is quick. Some people say it's so quick you leave your soul behind for a little while. It takes a few hours for it to catch up. I think they call that jet lag. I don't think you get a train lag. Maybe you do. I don't know. But here's a song I wrote one night in Columbus Airport. They shut the gate, the inbound's late. There's no one here, I'm trying to get it straight. I ain't going nowhere, and I'm waiting on a plane. Flight's been and gone. Next one's at dawn. The tarmac's wet. The night drags on and on. I gave up cigarettes. Now I'm waiting on a train. I've gone as far as I could go until tomorrow. I swear I'll give back what I owe, everything I stole. Well, I only meant to borrow. Can trumpets moan? A tune unknown. Fluorescents play and turning flesh to stone. It's USA Today, and I'm waiting on a plane. I think of you, the things you do. I've gone so much, I know you feel it too. I miss your love and touch. I'm waiting on a plane. I've gone as far as I could go until tomorrow. So I'll give back what I owe, everything I stole. Well, I only meant to borrow. Pace the floor and watch the door. I never quit, is that what dreams are for? I'll keep the candle lit, I'm waiting on a plane. I'll get the candle lit now. I'm waiting on a plane. Yeah. All right. All right. Any questions so far or anything like that? Or what are we up to here? Let's see what else we know how to do. Still a lot of good seats up front here. How you doing, man? I don't want to use up my blues number. Of course, I could just not play blues with David now. I better play the safe blues for tonight.
Walk in the woods?
Walk in the Woods. All right, we got a request. It's from my first album. Got reissued last year. Produced by T-Bone Burnett. We had all kinds of people playing on it. It was a lot of fun to make, but this was just me solo on this track, and this is called Walk in the Woods. I pass the cemetery down by the willow bend. Half a mile from the railroad track. Let's sing together, these two lovers hand in hand. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. Metal from the radio, it rang out through the fields. Just when they thought they'd found the track, through a path of four-leaf clover that vanished in thin air. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. come back. Never before in history has this town been so up in arms. You never heard such misery as this bloodhounds cross the farms. Oh, for the missing children down kept in harm. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. Never come back. Never come back. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. Sirens with emergency, no evidence was removed. You never heard such theories, but none of them could they prove. Oh, for the missing children, no conscience could be sued. They took a walk in the woods and they never come back. Well, that was 15 years ago. I guess I come a long way. I never heard the end of it, you know, I couldn't stay. When I'm not stuck for time or money, I still wonder about that day. I took a walk in the woods and I never come back. I took a walk in the woods and I never come back. I never come back. I never come back. Never come back. I took a walk woods and I never come back. I'm getting thrown around up here, man. Might end up over there at one of these songs. I gotta keep your feet planted up here. Okay. All right, here's another one. Kind of goes with that last one. It's a little more recent song, but it's about family and it's not the kind of song you sing really at the Saturday night club, but should be all right with the sun out here riding through the countryside here. This is called it's called The Long Good Time. Hold on. Where mother was doing her ironing while she listened to Nat King Cole. Teenagers came and went in cars, all tuned to rock and roll. Windows were open in the summer heat. Locusts were singing out there on the street. The feeling passed, now I can't recall how we never thought that we had it all. Everyone, every place, everything has been erased. That's the way it goes. First the left, then the line, now they're all gone and locked up tight where the cold wind blows. But we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Yeah, we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Sweet little flowers called snowdrops in the backyard with the fresh mint leaves. A cherry tree with a rope to climb and robin's nest under the eaves. My band was playing in the basement, driving folks out of their minds. Mother called down from the top of the stairs, boys, play that nice song about suicide. It was your blues. Everything has been erased. Oh, that's the way it goes. First the love, but then the line. Now they're all gone and locked up tight. Pretty cold wind blows, but we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Yeah, we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. The power's cut, the house is cold, the books are boxed up, the furniture's sold. Memories drift, our souls drift too. The world keeps turning, what's it turning to? Me and Pa were circling the table, fighting the war with our fists. Papa said to Mama, the boys insane, there's a viper in our midst. Now years later, we made amends, guess those rips didn't hurt no more. You could even say we became good friends when we saw what we had in stock. Everyone's everything is bitterest. Oh, that's the way it goes. First the light, then the light. Out there all gone and locked up tight. Pretty cold wind blows, but we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Yeah, we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. Yeah, we'll all meet again at the end of the long good time. All right. Well, moving right along here, folks. Hey, you don't mind? I'm going to take a little video of this because I've never actually I've done this so many times and I've never. I try to tell my kids and stuff about it, and I don't really. Well, I get on a train. What do we do here? I'll just put it on Instagram. There we go, and I can look at it on there. Come on now. You don't mind, do you? Hold on now. It's going to be kind of a selfie kind of thing. Is that how you do it? I never did one of those before. I don't know. Oh, here's a special. There we go. Wow, okay. See, there we go. There we go. All right. Now you believe me, right? Okay. Catch you later. All right. All right. Okay, just gonna post it for my fan club. I don't know. It went away. I don't know. I screwed it up. All right. Well, I don't know. Now it's getting to the point where I'm going to have to start playing some blues songs. I don't want to do it. Here's one. What's that? Thank you. There we go. Now we're talking. It sort of has a, New Orleans kind of vibe. It's kind of a Cajun vibe, really. My great grandmother was a Acadian, Cajun up in. I told these people when I was playing Chicky-Wawa the last time. They said, "Yeah, my great grandmother is Doucette." And then they go, "Well, where is she from up there?" I go, "Nova Scotia." And they go, "We're probably related." So that was cool. You've been standing on the corner for 1,000 nights. It's the slowest corner known to man. Watch the strange faces passing neath the lights with a bottle waving in your hand. You got just enough money for some nothing to go. It ain't exactly what you planned. So lonesome that you can't even say hello, and no one seems to understand. Say you're a mixed up kid, come on and join the crowd of the ones who only fit where they're not allowed. Out on a straight, feeling blue, traveling light. You got a hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Hole in your soul where the wind blows through. All right, hit side. So you wandered away from your childhood home. No one cared to trace the tracks you laid. You traveled by night and you traveled alone. Came to rest at a penny arcade. Now the last shot's over on a Saturday night. You wake up in the morning and the cops flashlight. He's asking who you are as if you knew you cared. He's asking where you live and you just say nowhere. A mixed up kid who got to join the crowd of the ones who only fit where they're not allowed. Out on the street, feeling blue, traveling light. You got a hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Alright. Well, traveling light, all the big mistakes and the trouble that you back up in your saving grace. Prayer of a chance out of the blue. Asking for a miracle to see you through. Alright. Hey, now. Oh, yeah. One more time. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know where I got it, but I got it the same. It's a feeling that can rip you apart. It follows me around like a part of my name, like I'm born with a time bomb instead of a heart. A mixed up kid who got to join the crowd of the ones who only fit with a la la. Hot on a straight, feeling blue, traveling light. You got a hole in your soul where the wind blows through. Hole in your soul where the wind blows through. By request, Travel in Life from our friends up here. Thank you. All right. Here's a song I wrote back in the 80s, but just a little while ago got on a big TV show. That's the big thing these days for songwriters. If you can get on a TV show and you don't ever really want to ask what's going on the show when you're playing your song. Usually like bar fight when it's one of my songs. I don't know why my son's been using a lot of bar fights. I think Dave's have too, actually, but this particular song didn't have to be in a bar fight, but it was in a bar. It was a show called True Blood, that vampire show, and it was a scene in which two shapeshifters were making love on a pool table. Which is kind of weird, because that's exactly what I was thinking about when I wrote the song. So anyhow, it goes like this. That must have been 2 angels, or was it you and me? That must have been 2 angels, or was it you and me? Now those angels have flown, left us here on our own. How can it be? We fell in love on the night we met. We fell in love on the night we met. How those angels of love come down from above, I can't That must have been 2 inches. Or was it you and me? That must have been 2 inches. Or was it you and me? Now those angels have flown, left us here all alone. How can it be? The wind through the leaves was a whisper sigh. The wind through the leaves was a whisper sigh. All the stars in the night were angels alive for you and I. That must have been 2 inches. With me, there must have been 2 inches. Or was it you and me? Now those angels have flown, left us here on our own. How can it be? Now those angels have gone, left us here to carry on. How can it be? That must have been 2 inches. That must have been 2 inches. That must have been 2 inches. All right, thank you. Here's a Bob Dylan song from 50 years ago this summer, or probably right now. Hold on, I just got to tune up a little bit. How you guys doing out there? Everything okay? All right. Singing the day away. There's a rock delivery going on there. Hard rock. All right, here we go. Well, if your memory serves you well, we're going to meet again and wait. Turn back on the things I said and think before it gets too late. No man alive would come to you with another tale to tell. You know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. This morning find my next of kin. This wheel shall explode. Well, if your memory serves you well, I was going to confiscate your legs and wrap it up in a sailor's knot and hide it in your case. If I knew for sure that it was yours, but it's also hard to tell. You know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. This wheel's on fire, it's rolling down the road. Please notify my next of kin. This wheel shall explode. They call on me to call on them to get you your favors done. And after every plan had failed, and there were no tests left to tell, you know that we should meet again if your memory serves you well. This wheel's on fire, it's rolling down the road. Please notify my next of kin, this wheel shall explode. Bob doing basement tape music. I bought that record up by Julie Driscoll, Brian Auger and Julie Driscoll. I had it on a picture sleeve 45. I was the only kid in Buffalo that had that record. I used to go down to that record store and order. They had this record store that I used to always hang out at, and there was this old lady who worked there, and she had a big beehive haircut. I just realized recently that she was probably about 32. But she knew all about music. And would let me hang out there, and I bought a lot of great, I'd order stuff and she'd get it in, like the best of Muddy Waters on chess and all this stuff. You know, she couldn't believe I wanted it, but I wanted it. And trying to save the blues for this big show tonight. So I'm gonna stick with something else here. We'll see what else we know how to do. Things Snowball. Well, that's a song I wrote with John Wesley Harding one day. Man, that's a tough one to remember, man, because that was on his record, you know. I only sing it when I see him, and I only see him about every 25 years. Since I married his ex-wife, it's even less than that. But that's the way it goes. All right, so maybe I will play a blues. Feel like a broke down engine, mama, I ain't got no driving wheel. Feel like a broke down engine, mama, I got no driving wheel. If you ever been down and lonesome, you know how I feel. Well, I've been shooting craps again when mama and I done got rolled. Well, I've been shooting craps again when mama and I done got rolled. Well, I pawned my pistol and my best suit of clothes got sold. I said, Lord and Lord. For no religion, sent my baby home to me. Feel like a broke down engine, ain't got no driving wheel. Mama, I got no driving wheel. If you ever been down and lonesome, you know how I feel. Well, I'm a broke down engine, ain't got no drive at all. Be like a broke down engine, mama, I ain't got no drive at all. I really love my woman, love to see her do that Georgia curl. I said, Lord and Lord. Something like that. All right. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll go back to that other guitar one more time. Go around. You ready for it? I'm going to plug it in here, man. Let me put this one away so nothing happens to it. We were sitting up in the car back there, and every time we'd start singing one of those train wreck songs, Charlie started waving us down back there. We had to switch to Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. That was okay. Sorry about that, Charlie. All right. Okay, go ahead, turn her up, man. You can turn it up a little bit. All right. Okay, here we go. Over in Scotland one time. I was sitting in one of those rooms where it was like freezing in the room. I couldn't even sleep, and you had to have the correct change to pump it in the heater. You know what I mean? Scotland, man. Part Scottish, I know all about it. I was looking out the window at a bunch of sheep. They look warmer than me standing out there in the rain, man. Far from the dreams, the bright lights and the boulevards in these empty rooms, a guitar makes a band. Our laughs, conversation still echoes on bare walls like a child's painting of everything we plan. Across the brown fields and through the frozen meadows and all around this place we call our own. We don't have to live here in each other's shadows, hoping someday soon we'll be home. We kept a secret hidden deep inside, hid love and been love and all the tears we cried. Though I've loved you for a long time, now we can't be denied. Someone sees the dreams we hide. Someone sees the dreams we hide. The dreams we hide. Came to in the dark, stranded on the floor, stripped of all my dreams and my pride. The fast black night that conquered me was coming back for more, till I turned to find an angel by my side. We kept a secret hidden deep inside, in love, unbidden love, and all the tears we cried. Though I've loved you for a long time, now it can't be denied.